Welcome to the 8th grade award ceremony. This award ceremony is being taped and will be put on the school's website by Monday morning, June 7th. My name is Diana Stilson. I am the 8th grade advisor for this particular class, and I will be presenting all of the awards this afternoon. Welcome. I'm going to start off with the Erna Coley Award. This one is from Mr. Vila, the 8th grade science teacher. I will read what he has written. The Erna Coley Award was created in her memory by her friends to pay for awards or scholarships for students who exhibit a love of nature or who demonstrate outstanding skills in the field of science. This year's recipient certainly meets that criteria. This friendly and outgoing student is an extremely conscientious worker and inquisitive participant in class. In fact, this individual can always be counted on to ask thoughtful, intriguing questions and to drive the discussion forward. This pupil has demonstrated a keen interest in a substantial number of scientific activities this year, excelling in all of the physical sciences, but particularly in the study of physics. However, the study of Earth and space science appear to be this individual's true passion. This student is always ready to do whatever is necessary to help others. It appears to be his motto. This helpful and courteous pupil is also a voracious reader, a positive role model, and a pleasure to have in the science class. I am very pleased to present this year's Erna Coley Nature Education Award to Alex Palazzo. The next award is the Rachel Jensen Music Award. Mr. Shambo first started teaching this class when they were in 4th grade, which is the year students can start learning how to play a musical instrument at Wethersfield. Throughout the past 5 years, more than half of these students have played an instrument at some point, either on their own or with them. They have also shown him how students in the same grade and in a small school can have a wide variety of interests. All of these students today have helped him be a better teacher and person. He will truly miss them, and he is very proud of how they have persevered to get to where they are today. Today, I am presenting the Rachel Jensen Music Award for Mr. Shambo. The Rachel Jensen Music Award Fund was created in her honor by donors for awarding an outstanding 8th grade music student who has been in band for at least 2 years. Mr. Shambo's favorite aspect of music is that it is a wonderful, complex subject because it encompasses many skills. Learning to play music is like learning a language. Each note is a word. A phrase is a sentence. And composition, song is a book. His job as a music teacher is to teach students how to learn this new language and share it with the community. Although these students have not had a regular band class for over a year, Mr. Shambo can still competently present this award. The student that will be receiving this award has been playing their instrument for as long as he's been teaching at Wethersfield. Before school closed last March, this student was able to participate in the SU Music Festival, as well as District 6 Music Festival as a member of the concert band. Even though school closed, this student was willing to continue to have lessons, even though they were remote. When the school year began, this student started remote and continued playing this instrument, even if it meant taking lessons from another music teacher. When they came back to school in the winter, they continued the lessons again with Mr. Shambo. The dedication that this student has shown to playing their instrument and always wanting to learn more about music has earned them this award. Mr. Shambo is thrilled to give the Rachel Jensen Music Award to Brooke Hindenham. move on to the athletic awards. These particular write-ups are given to me by the coaches of these particular students and from the athletic director. He has a tremendous work ethic and grit for which I have seen firsthand this year, personally outside of recess. He's dedicated and committed. He works to improve his skills and can be a leader. He comes to practice every day with a great attitude and never gives up. He's an absolute pleasure to coach. This award goes to Alex Palazzo. The next one. She is a tenacious player that strives for perfection. She pushes herself to be the best on the field while still being humble off the field. Great teammate and helps elevate everyone around her. She's patient, dedicated, and helps others to learn. She assists others, such as passing the ball so that others may score. This award goes to Brianna Barton. The next award is the Mario Bavaco Citizenship Award. This particular student exhibits strength of character. She's a quiet leader who leads by example. She puts in her best effort, helps others, and gets along with everyone. She guided her classmates to make good choices this year. She goes above and beyond academic expectations. She also did community outreach at the Windsor Rec. It is my pleasure to present the Mario Bavaco Citizenship Award to Haley Dean. The next award is the Gordon Snare Award. This 8th grade student is a positive role model, thoughtful and conscientious. She's always willing to help in any way necessary and treats everyone with respect. This student has persevered through hardship and adversity. She has been a good friend to many. She has a positive attitude and is very kind. She works hard at staying caught up. It is my pleasure to present this award, the Gordon Snare Award, to Alyssa Allen. So every year, the 8th grade students pick an 8th grade student to present their speech with their thoughts. This year, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Brooke Pington.
When you Google how to write a good graduation speech, they'll always tell you not to only make it about yourself, to show your gratitude for those who helped you to get where you are. So here goes. First, to the seasoned teachers who've been with some of us since day one. Ms. Powers, some of us remember all the way back to when you followed us from kindergarten to 1st grade. Mrs. McNamara, it feels like 3rd grade in your room was quite the year. Mrs. Day, who really has been here forever. I sincerely apologize that you won't be seeing us much after this year. A very special thank you to those of our teachers who've since left the school. Mr. Klein, we miss you and your Beatles songs so much. We all have a huge thank you to offer to a relatively new teacher. Mr. S., we all fondly remember your defense mechanism, your top hat and wigs, and your many funny stories. Another thank you to a very special figure who's leaving alongside us this year. You've played many roles for us over the year, Ms. Open. Principal, friend, even therapist to some. I know we won't be around to see Weathersfield without you, but somebody better tell the new principal he's got some tall high heels to fill. Another thing they'll tell you about writing a good speech is to tell a story. So I got to thinking, And I realized maybe we don't have many disaster stories because our time at Weathersfield wasn't really too disastrous. Now, that's not to say it wasn't eventful. I can only really speak for the classes I was in and the teachers I had, but here's a memory that really sticks out to me. I remember 4th grade. We had 2 little armadillos drawn on the whiteboard, Esmeralda and Marvin, and a squiggly line drawn around them stating very boldly that they were not to be erased. So, naturally, we came in one morning and they were partially erased. Now, I don't know if I can mention names, but I think we all have our guesses as to who got the brilliant idea to set up their Chromebook camera at the scene of the crime. The next morning, we came in and the person's Chromebook was closed with the storage full. I suppose we never did find the culprit. Google will also tell you, recognize what sets your experience apart, what made it different or special. Being in a small school your whole life can have its ups and downs, but it's almost graduation, so let's talk about the ups. Talking to my friends who come from bigger towns and cities, they always talk about metal detectors, security guards, and I think it's easy to take Weathersfield's environment for granted. All the teachers know us by name, and more than that, they care about our lives. It really is its own kind of family. They say another step into writing a good speech is to inspire your friends. When you reflect on spending so many years of your life in one place, one school, you can start to see the small details of not only yourself, but the little things around you. When we all started, they always told us, next year you'll be reading chapter books, so make sure you all do your reading work so you can keep up. A few years later, they said again, next year you'll be moving from classroom to classroom, and you need to be able to walk in the halls quietly. Then they started getting more serious. All of a sudden, they were talking about high school, college, after. They want to know what we're going to be when we're older, our plans. They don't want to hear fairy princesses or knights in shining armor. They want a real answer. And you know what? Who knows? Change your mind and change it again because nothing's permanent. So make as many mistakes as you can. That way, someday, when they ask what we want to be, we won't have to guess. We'll know. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke. As the 8th graders exit this gymnasium this afternoon, they will be picking up their awards and their W letter from athletics. Also, I would like to do a reminder that graduation is going to be Tuesday, June 8th at 4 o'clock outside on the soccer field. Thank you all for joining us.